So, I'm making a video after a couple of hours with my new. I'll talk about him since I feel like even if your tattoos don't have meaning, they have meaning. And I did go into these ones really intentionally. And actually, while I do this, I'm gonna just do a little self-care, because this is a mirror. And love it up a little bit, just so it's not crusty before I go to bed. Plus, there's a fan blowing, so kids probably make it itchy. Anyway, so yeah, tattoos. I got 2 new ones today by my lovely friends Marco and Casella. They're amazing Maui artists, and just magical human beings. Enough that I trust them to put ink in my skin and just know that they will do the thing with the thing. I don't know how to explain it, but trust is key for me. Anyway, love you guys. And I wanted to talk about these tattoos. So this one, I got these small kind ones from my friend Tyler. These little stick and pokes right here. And then this was added today. So I'm just putting coconut oil on it because that's what you do with tattoos. You gotta hydrate them. And I also got this. This for me represents my journey as a healer, actually. And it's on my anime arm, but it's open to change because it's also meta AF. Anyway, yeah, I started taking healing classes. I performed my first crystal healing on someone, which was awesome. And yeah, I've been practicing acupressure with a teacher, which is amazing. So that's that for me. It just is like really stepping into the ability to use my hands as an artist as well, because I make art with my hands. I do a lot with my hands. My hands are very powerful, which all of our hands are. We do so much with our hands. It's kind of crazy. But that's this one. And this one, for me, is, first of all, Unalome, the Path to Enlightenment. That's a common, I totally missed that, okay. For me, I don't know, it's a common symbol that I draw a lot, just purely for the fact that I like the way it looks, and to find out that it means the path to enlightenment is just a bonus. And yeah, it's when through getting it, I was just reciting Ho'oponopono, which in Hawaiian is a phrase that is, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And recently a woman told me to say this, not only to people that I have, I'm just gonna put coconut oil on the rest of it too, because fuck it, you just see me coconut, so far, it's all good. This is what self-care looks like to me, is literally putting coconut oil on my body. Yeah, sometimes it's just really simple. But, yeah, throat chakra, right? That's what I was getting to. is, it's a journey of really finding my voice again. After, life, people just, telling you can't say certain things, or, this, that, or the third, whatever spells people cast, what have you. For me, this symbolizes opening up that channel and really activating this voice that I have, that is powerful. And all of our voices are powerful, for sure. But yeah, it's just a symbol of my journey. This is the throat chakra symbol right in here. And I wish you could see the details. Now you can. If I get closer, you can. But my friend Marco did an incredible job, and so did Cass. This is her 5th tattoo. I'm just saying. Anyway. Throat chakra. Really just activating my singing voice, You don't even have to be good at singing, but you just gotta do it. Sometimes, and we can be so fearful of what people think that, like, we stop ourselves or make ourselves small. But I'm really committing to letting that part of myself go and just allowing my voice to shine through and know that it's okay and actually pretty amazing to be heard. The fact that we can use our voices in these ways is pretty miraculous. And everyone's voice should be heard, I think that's ultimately what everyone wants, is at some level, is to be heard, seen, felt, honored, to the best of, people's ability, whether you're singing that from another person or yourself, but it's mostly all geared towards the self, because if you're loving, respecting, honoring, and hearing yourself, then naturally people will just do that as well. Anyway, tattoo. That's mostly it. And the line, I know I've seen a couple people with it, and I love it. That's also something I draw frequently. I mostly draw self-portraits, and it's mostly third-eyed women with, like, tribal, like, psychedelic things going on in their face. And the line comes through, and Unalom comes through a lot, and so I'm like, well, it's time. 27, let's go. So that's really what it is. It has meaning to me. Otherwise it wouldn't be on my neck. Like, it was pretty intense. And even if it didn't have a meaning, it would have a meaning, It's kind of weird like that, like life. Like, some people can think life is meaningless and blah, blah, blah. This is me coming from experience. I used to believe life was meaningless and there was nothing and blah, 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 blah. And, like, I really have come a long way since then. Because there's obviously reasons why we're here. We wouldn't just be here to be here. Nothing exists for no reason. It's kind of just like finding your own and sharing that with the world, whatever it is, whether it's dancing, singing, blah, 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 drawing, all of it, all of it. Art is ultimately, I think, the foundation of existence. Like, everything is art. If we didn't have art, where would we be as a society? It's creation, it's alchemy. And I feel super honored and super thankful. There was a little moth on me. To have received these codes and this medicine, and really step into myself. Accountability. Like, for real. I hold myself accountable a lot, but yeah, it feels like a new phase, a new step. I'm also gonna shave my head because I have Einstein hair and it's humid in Hawaii, and it's just, my hair's not doing that hot. So I'm just gonna say my piece and my prayers, and yeah. And I think it's just time. I've been slowly cutting it shorter and shorter, and now I'm just keeping it wrapped up because so hot. Anyway, yeah. I kind of just wanted to talk about my tattoos that I just got today. Video blog, life of an artist or what have you. Many things. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely initiation into like a different way. And I'm excited for this journey of like my life. It's gonna take some cool directions. I can feel it, When you know. And if you're tapped in, you're tapped in. And if you're not, you're going home too, so it's all good. Like, it's fine. Really, everything is fine. Yeah. I just think about, the ability, like, people feeling the need to control all the time. And I think that's what tattooing for me is like letting go of control, trusting someone else, and also trusting myself that I can sit through it, that I'm not going to perish, that this eventually will end. And ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I say it to people who I'm not in contact with. I say it to people who I am in contact with but don't keep tabs on. I say it to people who are my friends and who, they just come up in my mind. And then I say it to myself because, yeah. Even though we sign up for these lessons before we incarnate and we're like, all right, there are lessons that can be avoided, whatever. But like, even though we put ourselves through these situations, through these emotions, through these circumstances and experiences, because that's what we came in this life to do, to experience and grow. Even though we did all those things, it can be painful. So to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you to yourself, is just really powerful. And I'm talking about it, my back is like, yeah, so I encourage people to do that. It will probably change your life dramatically. I have been doing it because a woman who told me that it changed her life suggested I do it. And I don't do it every single day. I try to every day, but yeah. If you can just do that, and then you don't even need to like contact people that you don't need to contact, you can just connect spirit to spirit and coconut wireless and just like have it be done that way, and it will be received. And when they're ready, they'll ho'opono back, and if they're never ready, that's okay too, because you did your part. And you don't know, as long as you forgive yourself, that's all that matters. And